Hey everyone, so I'm Kelly from Fashion is a Vampire, and this is my second video. I'm going to be doing a Kristen Stewart look. It's from the NYC screening of Twilight Eclipse, and it's a red smoky eye, which is kind of interesting. You don't see it every day on the red carpet, but I really liked it. It really made her eyes stand out, especially she has new red hair, which looks great. So I'm going to try it out. And right now I just have on foundation as well as a tiny bit of blush and shimmer. She really doesn't wear that much because she's pale and she kind of likes the more, I guess, pallid complexion. I also put some on my lips just to kind of neutralize any color because we're going to be doing a nude lip. So like I said, I have the primer potion. It's Urban Decay Sin, and let's get started. Oh yeah, I've also done my eyebrows already, so get all of that out of the way before you start this. So I'm going to do a base color of cranberry color by MAC. I think it's called cranberry, I'm not quite sure though, but you can choose any cranberry color. So take some of that. And again, this is a base, so it doesn't have to be applied perfectly. It's really just to get that pinky red color there, because I'll be using a pigment to really get that red color later. Get some under the eye. And like I said in my previous video, I like really quick and easy makeup looks, so you can do something a lot more detailed if you want, but I'm just going to be using 2 or 3 basic colors. So the next thing you want to do is take a pigment. This one, well, you can use eyeshadow too, but this one is Black and Dread by MAC. Really anything that's kind of a deep red and sparkly is important because her look was definitely sparkly. So just take a little on your brush and use a really small, really, I guess, fine brush for this because you really want to get the pigment on there so you can get all the color. And just press that in onto the lid. You don't want this in the crease because we're actually doing more of a black or gray in the crease. So, like I said, just do this on the lid. And again, it's okay if it gets a little messy because it is a smoky eye and we can always go in and clean it up a bit. Then take some again underneath. It's kind of a harsh look once you put the red on, but it'll look a lot less like a strung out look after you get the smoky part on. So just keep adding in the pigment, or the shadow if you want to use that, until you get the color you want, or the amount of pigmentation. So I think that's as pigmented as I want, but feel free to do more. Now I'm going to take Smashbox Envy. It's a sparkly black. It has, I guess it's a kind of a multicolored glitter in it. So I like it because it's not just a matte black, which is good for smoky looks, because with pale skin it's really hard to pull off a total black. So you're going to take a blending brush, because again I don't want it to be too harsh, and take a little of the black. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of create a V shape, so you get a really like cat eye. So pull back with your ring finger so you don't mess up the skin around your eye. Just take it like that. And make that little V. See, it looks like a little crocodile or something. So just keep blending that in, and then you can extend this into the crease area. So just keep blending this in so it's smooth. Okay, so that's one side, and then get the other with the V. you can really go as light or as dark as you want. I'm doing it pretty dark. I tend to like more intense looks. I don't like the matte black, like I said, but I do like something that's very smoky. But you can even use just a basic gray for this too if you want it to be less intense. So just keep blending until you get the shape you want. Okay, then take whatever's left on your brush. You don't want too much, so I wouldn't dip it back into your shadow yet. But go right in the outer third of your under eye and just blend that in. And feel free to use your fingers for any part of this. It's not going to hurt it. So that's the shadow I'm going to do. So, like I said, I want something very smoky, but feel free, you can even take a cotton swab and just kind of get some of the pigment off there if you want to make it less intense. So now, normally I use a cream liner, but today I'm going to use a pencil so I can smudge it up a bit. So get your pencil along the waterline and make it very intense. This is not a time to hold back on eyeliner. So really work it in there. Now get on top. And then take your ring finger, because it's the least harsh of your fingers, and just kind of blend it in. Because you don't want it to be too harsh of a line. So get the other side. And again, really work this in. It's okay if you don't get it all on the waterline, because hers was actually quite smudged if you look at the pictures. And get along the top. Take your ring finger and blend. Alright. Now you're going to take some black mascara. Normally I use a plum for everyday looks, but this I think you can really only go with black. Take black and zigzag across to make them extra long looking and voluminous. And then there should be some product when you do the zigzagging and the blinking on your bottom lashes, but I'm going to go back over very lightly, make sure that they have some color. Now, some of my red actually wore off when I was blending, so I'm going to go back in and put on a little more pigment in the red part. Alright, so the eyes are now done. It's a very smoky eye, like I said, and especially I have big eyes, so it makes it look even more intense. I'm going to take a concealer and just take your finger and go over your lips like that. This part's extremely easy too. Rub it in, and then I'm taking NARS Turkish Delight, which is a very light pinky color. I know Kim Kardashian wears it a lot, but and just go over it. Alright, so there you have it. This is definitely an intense version of her look, but you can really tone it up or down by using, you know, a lighter gray or something like that, less heavy hand. It's really however you want it to look. You can also make it more intense. So I hope you like it, and check out the blog, www.fashionisavampire.com. Bye.